Hello, my name is Carolina and I come from Portugal. I'm a filmmaker since 2015, but this was not always my professional life. I graduated in economics and I worked in a bank for 17 years. I've done all the career, starting in a marketing department, and I ended as a general manager of an investment fund company. And by that time I was around 36 years old and I realized that that was not the life I wanted to do forever. So I started wondering what was really exciting me to do so I could choose a new path to my life. And I realized that video was something that I've always done as a hobby. So I decided to go to school again. I was still working by that time and I went to night classes. And during the school, I realized that was the path I was going to follow afterwards, because the video was the thing that was exciting me, you know? So I quit my job and I created Smile Stories. Smile Stories, I work by my own, and Smile Stories is my project where I can fulfill my life purpose. That is, make smiles last forever. Unfortunately, I didn't have women as role models in this area. As we all know, this is mainly a male industry. So unfortunately, I had to write my story alone, and I found it much more difficult. But it was also a very, very nice learning experience that I would love to share with you. In the beginning, I felt insecure. And as I told you, I was working only with men. And men had a very technical speech, you know, and they talk about the gadgets. They love gadgets. I'm not a gadget person. So I was feeling a little lost in all that information, and that brought me insecurity. That was for me the most challenging thing to overcome. Today, I still don't like gadgets, but because what I love to do is the storytelling. The storytelling in video, it's the thing that I'm passionate about. As time has passed, I became much more confident. And even though technical things are important, of course, what I really care about is the storytelling and making smile stories. I still feel that people tend to trust more in men about the technical skills, but my experience also teach me that there are a lot of other skills that we women have very strongly, that are very important, as empathy, connection, focus, and in fact that has been my confidence driver. For me, the most important competence are empathy, focus, and connection. Empathy is about putting yourself in the shoes of your clients, understanding their needs and their goals, so you can fulfill all the needs, not only the video technical skills, but mainly their goal. What do they want to give to people? What do they want from the videos? What are their emotions? How can you brighten their bright side? After it's the connection, you should connect not only with the business of your client, but also with the client. What is the profile of the person you're working with? What are the strength points, the weak points, and the things that you need to enlighten in order to show the best part of it? About the focus, I think that is really a very important point in this area. We have a lot of people that are very artistic. I also love to work on my creative side, but we have to be focused. We have to know exactly what the client needs and when does it need, and to fulfill all the commitments that we have with the client. So being focused in the business of the client, in our work, in the schedule of our work, and don't get lost in the artistic side of our work. I don't know any platforms in Portugal or in Europe that support women in filmmaking, but in Portugal I found a very important network that is called Mulheres à Obra, Women Working. in a simple way. This platform has more than 100,000 women that are working by their own in Portugal. So it was like a really good network for me, and I still feel very supported by all the women that are there, and they really, really helped me a lot in the beginning of my career. The first advice that I would give to you is respect your values and the person that you are. We don't like everything. And when we work in things that we are not identified with, it gets much more difficult for us. So try to find a kind of work or videos that is really aligned with who you are. Afterwards, I would say, trust your intuition. It always knows the right way. I do meditation and yoga for 8 years already now, and it really helped me a lot. You can find your tools and your way to accurate the listening to that intuition. I would also advise you to follow people in this area that inspire you, women or men. See movies and videos that are inspiring and take notes of the things that you would love to do in your videos. And then try to figure out how they did that. That has been a very important learning path for me. When you are with your clients, share your thoughts, share your points of view. That's a way of you to give something back besides of the video to your project. Because clients, they don't know anything about video, and much more than the technical part, they need to know about the storytelling and all of that part that we really can add value to their projects. Be organized. As I told you, organization, for me, it's very important in this area. And it's not only about getting everything organized in Premiere and all the folders and everything. It's also important, of course, but have a good calendar where you can have everything clear what you have to do during all the lifetime of your project. Finally, follow your heart. I truly believe that your life will be much easier if you are aligned with yourself, doing something that you already love. And then trust everything will come to you. I have that experience that, of course, with a hard work, but a very pleasant work. I've been so surprised by life. I've received so many gifts. Today, I'm doing so much more work than only filming and editing, but everything related with the power of the video. I'm giving online courses, workshops, teaching abroad Portugal. I've launched a book. So things that I've never dreamed about happened because I was aligned with myself. And I truly believe that you can do that path also.